First Alert Weather.
Well, today we got a hodgepodge of all the wet weather. We got rain, we got snow, back to rain, back to snow, and everything in between as we've been dealing with temperatures right in those mid-30s for highs this afternoon. And it's going to be pretty steady with those temperatures tonight. It's all dependent really on the wind. If you get the stronger winds out of the south, then your temperatures elevate and you kind of get back to the rain and the slush. Snowy conditions right now on I-15 south of Pocatello. It's been a mess all afternoon through McCammon and getting through Marsh Valley and then up over Malad Summit. Still looking at wet roads in Blackfoot and much of Bingham County here. This is actually north of Blackfoot at the rest area, but seeing more of that slush. We've been seeing some snow, but it hasn't been sticking too bad to the roadway surface. But as soon as you get a little bit north of Shelley and Idaho Falls, you're starting to see more of that. And you go west of Blackfoot, this is what it looks like at Tilden Flats. This is near Atomic City. It's a mess right now on Highway 26. You're getting snow on the road here. It's sticking here on the surface, and this is very similar driving through INL and then through Arco. We got snowy roads there on Highway 20 and 26, I-15 north of Idaho Falls into the Roberts area, and then further north into Sage Junction here. You're going to be looking at pretty much one lane of travel all the way into Montana up Monida Pass, and it gets very snowy on Monida Pass. Here we go with the wet weather on First Alert Viper radar, still falling at this hour, and that wet weather, again, you're seeing little pockets of green and pink here on the radar map, indicating, temperatures are still just right there at 32 to 35 degrees. And as soon as you get a little bit above 32 with some wind, you start to turn it back over to rain. And we're keeping it mostly rain here around Pocatello, Chubbuck, Fort Hall, out through American Falls and the reservoir, and then along I-86. But you go a little further north of Blackfoot, and you're dealing with more snow and more of the slippery conditions out there. We were starting to see a little bit of the storm show up yesterday with the snow that blew in Sunday afternoon. That was the leading edge of this system, and the front is now making its way across Idaho and eastern Nevada tonight. It's going to be with us through tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow night, we have another arrival of wet weather expected coming along that atmospheric river you've heard so much about. So here's the good news, though, for tomorrow. Let's look at the glass half full. Tomorrow, once we get past the morning commute, we're not looking for a lot of snow. There's still going to be some snow out there, but it doesn't really start to pick up with intensity until we get into the evening hours again here for tomorrow night. So most of the day tomorrow, we're not seeing a lot of snow. But then we have more snow coming in here for tomorrow night, and that could make a mess for the Wednesday morning commute. And then more wet weather starting to build into the Pacific Ocean, the eastern Pacific, as we head into the weekend by Saturday and Sunday. All right, here's a look at the Vipercast tonight. We have the rain-snow mix departing central and western Idaho. Tomorrow morning, pretty much confined to the Snake River Plain and areas to the east. We got some very snowy conditions along the Wyoming state line. Tomorrow, midday, early afternoon, you can see here not a lot of snow showing up. But as we get into tomorrow night, the snow starts rolling back in about 8, 9 o'clock, and that's going to be another rain-snow mix with some accumulating snow into Wednesday morning. And by Wednesday afternoon, the stuff starts to depart, and we can catch our breath with some pretty quiet conditions for Thursday and Friday. Snowfall amounts, you have to take these numbers with a grain of salt. I got to stress that because, you're looking at 1 to 2 inches in Idaho Falls. Some of this is also mixed in with rain. Okay, so we have to actually factor in the rainfall with that snowfall amount, and it kind of plays with the snowfall amounts, especially as you can see here, Idaho Falls south, you're getting a lot more rain as you get into Pocatello and Blackfoot, but as soon as you get north of Idaho Falls, it's pretty much all snow. 37 in Montpelier, 38 in Preston, 37 in Lava with 38 in Malad tomorrow. Rexburg's at 36, temperatures at 36 in Jackson. Most of us going well above freezing again with the rain-snow mix. Now we're going to get some good snow in Jackson. That's going to continue through Wednesday afternoon. Dry conditions for Thursday and Friday. More snow showing up late this weekend by Sunday. Now over to Rexburg with highs here at 33 for the high Wednesday, 33 for Thursday. Mostly cloudy conditions to get us into the weekend with some quiet weather Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Central Idaho, Salmon, you got 33 for the high, 30 in Chow's, 28 in Mackey. Now in the mountains of Lemhi and Custer County, you're getting some good snow. So traveling over those mountain passes like Gilmore up or north of Lost Trail Pass, you'll see some snow. But in town for Salmon, the results are fairly low in terms of new snowfall amounts. We're not looking for a ton of snow getting in town for Salmon. It's mostly onto the roads. 35 for Idaho Falls, 42 in Pocatello, 39 in American Falls. 8-day forecast for the Snake River Plain. We got temperatures above freezing, close to 40 tomorrow for Blackfoot, 35 for Wednesday and Thursday. Pocatello, rain and snow with those winds out of the south, keeping temperatures just a little bit above freezing and getting into the low 40s tomorrow afternoon. 39 for Wednesday, 40 degrees for Thursday. And taking a look at Idaho Falls, you have rain, you have snow, and we have some slippery roads tomorrow morning. 35 the expected high here for Tuesday afternoon, low 30s for Wednesday and Thursday. We catch our breath for the end of the week, but then as we get into Sunday and Monday, we're starting to pick up on another system coming in from the Pacific Ocean with highs in the mid-30s. Eric.
All right, thanks, Michael. Coming up in sports, the Spud Kings did something this weekend they had not done before in franchise history. We'll recap the Spuds' winning weekend next on Sportsline.